A very good morning. Welcome to yet another beautiful episode of the Fresh and Clean. This is the show for you, the entertainment show for you. My name is MC Emma with DJ Ashley.
Yo,
Manayoka Moto.
yo, Wagwan people, viewers. I mean, I'm DJ Ashley Youngstown, greatest reggae dancehall DJ. You know how we do it every Saturday, 11 a.m. Fresh and clean, U24.
Only on U24.
Yeah, and we have the beautiful Kenzie. Kankoma omunange nyizo okwetumikiza nga I'm giving us your names. Your names?
My name is Dagan Kenzie. Yeah.
Choka.
Dagan
Kenzie, the bearded female.
Dagan Kenzie, the pretty girl.
I know.
Simani nakumanya.
Anyway, in case you've just joined us, this is a Fresh and Clean, an entertainment show for you. Well, a lot has happened this week. We have seen a lot of people dying. About for the corona. Remember for the
Biabwe.
Nebatulimba.
What are those embozes zisinzo tuna this week? Like something has made you like, chino.
Cabinet yam 7.
Yeah, okay, yakutuza sinolowoza.
Cabinet yam 7.
Because now we have a very like it's now the second vice president of Mukazi.
I think for the first time.
No, it's the second.
The second time.
Yeah, there's one day like
Speciosa.
Yeah, Speciosa, something like she was the first vice president of Uganda, like a female. Katono wakubire. So that cabinet yoka.
Ekitegeeza abakazi nammwe. Time has come. Mutulageko babalowozezzaako.
Kings, what are your views about the cabinet of the president?
The cabinet is actually Bimanyi Bambi.
Okubanga vice president Mukazi, prime minister Mukazi, deputy prime minister Mukazi.
They're encouraging women involvement in work. I feel this cabinet is good. It's actually very good.
And what I
have no problem with it.
What about Museveni? That's why I'm choosing abantu bagenda mu disappointing.
Exactly.
Tebola banga bakiwanda tebalabiseeko this time round.
Sajango mwogedde.
Ansanyuse oyo.
In other news, Cristiano Ronaldo made some interesting video. Like he was going to be interviewed for the UEFA company was going to interview him. Nakwata chupa wa Coca-Cola na avuteka eri nakwata amazi. What he did made Coca-Cola lose 4.4 billion US dollars.
You sent me that yesterday.
Yeah. Cristiano, like some people are too influential. Just
wamuyita god of football.
Yakute chupa za Coca-Cola bbiri nazikwata nazisembeza inanyina n'omutera kitabinywa.
Wamuyita god of football.
Water. And Coca-Cola, like the statistics, it lost 4.4 in just one night. Like yakoze echo before the match they had with like Portugal match ya yeri.
Bade bakuba kalango over just
no,
camera ya
they always
mkote.
have drinks when they're going for interview. Kati ye yazena azijao and the thing was there. Yeah. So any birthday wishes before I give out mine?
Happy Mwesigwa Melvin. I believe it's your birth month, it's your birth week. I love you so much. Yeah, happy birthday in advance.
They love you so much.
Yes.
DJ Ashley.
Yo.
Birthday wishes.
See, no birthday. Just my daughter made 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love you, baby Kaila Culture.
Nanga, I also love you.
Yeah.
You know that, baby. Anyway, other birthday wishes. Ali Pro, happy birthday. His birthday is today.
Yes,
happy
Sulaiman
birthday.
Ali.
Yeah. Then Katrina Petra from Wap House, happy birthday. Yeah, it's her birthday. I think you know Katrina. Yeah. Then Jackie, happy birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. And again, happy birthday to baby Kyra, 8 months.
8 months.
Culture.
Made 8 months. Baby Kyla Culture uyondo.
Watu mwana mutuma culture.
Culture. Genda ku Google. Ononyereze.
Culture with K, culture with C.
K.
Chiwede.
KKB.
Chiwede.
KKB. Kyla Culture uyondo.
KKB.
Yeah.
DJ
in the making.
Oh, I can't see. DJ Kyra, the band.
DJ KKB.
When you produce your kid, you gotta be ready.
Chonna chayagala as long as you get money. Chikusanyusa.
Okay.
Exactly.
So which team do you support in the Europa tournament? Wagira mpira.
Nze siwagira
Uganda
mpira.
Cranes.
Naye ama Man U fan.
Kona wana.
Katika mwasa. Mani yeli mkuzanya mu Europa nayo. Yazanye ne Portugal.
But as was it a Euro? See Europe.
Ella, if you want to gift me, just give me a Man U jersey. I'll highly appreciate.
Okay.
Kugambye.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Dushime Miracle. You're making one on the 18th.
19th.
18th.
Gweta hata.
It's 19th.
Ogenda wezo omwaka gumu.
She told me 19th.
Yakugamba ayogera.
1 year, but she called me and she told me.
Mama, we love you so much.
Yeah,
Team Fresh and Clean loves you so much.
We love you so much. Baby.
Baby.
Kabebe akalungi.
Bambi.
Tukakuwemu.
Week emu yokema.
Ne lwaki tozaalayo?
Ndazaala we naweza.
Okay.
Anyway, the topic today is about depression. Depression. We have seen a lot of cases coming out in this lockdown. Depression. Some people taking their lives. You know, actually, such cases. I think you've been seeing this on social media. One say, then the other.
Hello, life we took an ogambo banete. But.
Because we're going to have the topic is depression. We have a doctor, a therapist.
The government yet to what depression sometimes.
But yeah.
But we are not working.
You
For
don't,
one,
you don't
actually,
know
there are 2 years now. Zigina miaka ebiri we are not working. We are DJs, artists, tetukola.
Depression.
Ayo depression. Go, what do you think?
42 days.
Maybe government help our DJ.
Uchitegeera. Bya wabagala twekumeko omuliro nga baboda we bakola.
Again, mujasanga nga yesse. Ramane.
Man.
But guys, don't forget, like depression, COVID jali by this.
Yes, COVID
But also
jali.
COVID leads to
COVID
depression,
jali,
by the
but
way.
Still, government ain't not take away beira ku bantu bayo, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Chakai. Anyway, before we get a short musical break, I saw like that match of Portugal. Ngabantu baje mu kisawe, like it was the normal attendance. Ngabantu baje. Like, is it that COVID attends for kugenda?
No, I think ku research je nakoze it depends on a number y'abantu ensi beina. Kati that match was Hungary. Yeah, Hungary and Portugal. Kati Hungary ensi ina abantu batono nnyo ne rate ya COVID yawe eri wansi nnyo.
Hungary eriwa.
Hungary.
Who is that?
In Europe. Chovola bakumpira gwa Bayern, not Bayern, gwa Germany ne France. They were fans. For them they did social distancing. Nga batono ate ekitaali eri kubanga ogwo gwali Germany. Ekitaali kugwa Portugal. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, the topic today is depression. What causes depression? What's linked to the high rates of depression in Uganda? Yeah, we're gonna digest that with a therapist and Kenzie. Let's go for a short musical break. We'll be coming up. Yes, okay, welcome from that short musical break we had for you. This is Fresh and Clean. In case you've just joined us, it happens every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on U24 TV. And for those that don't have TV, you can get us on YouTube. That's Talent Sport, Airtel TV, Your TV, and so many beautiful apps that you can get us on. Yeah, as you know, this is the topic segment where I bring a topic with a guest and they discuss about it. Things that develop you, things that educate you. And you know that in the lockdown has brought a lot of depression among the young people. As the young people, we have seen a suicide case coming in. So we're going to digest depression, what causes it, what can be the solution, what is leading to the high rates of the depression we have in Uganda. So I'm going to let the guests introduce themselves to you people. Yeah, this is Fashion. Let's start with the lady. How are you?
I'm okay.
Your name?
My name is Dagan Kenzie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dagan Kenzie.
Yeah.
I love the Versace hat.
Thank you.
Yes, and on my left is the handsome. He's going to introduce himself. Yeah, your name?
Yes, thank you. I'm Abu Sufyan Saula, a therapist, professional reflexologist, and nutritionist. Yeah.
A nutritionist. What does a nutritionist do?
Well, a nutritionist lays down food programs for people and basically knows the vicinity of food and how to use it and how it helps in each and every way of life.
Including the pizza and...
Every little food. That's called
it's
the
about
junk.
diet.
That's the junk.
That's called the junk food for slay queens nowadays.
Oh.
The so-called.
No, welcome to Fresh and Clean.
Sure.
This is your second time being on the
Sure. My second time here.
Yeah, thank you. You're most welcome. So, the topic is like the high rates of depression we have in Uganda. Because recently we even had a suicidal case of a young girl that took her life because of depression.
Sure.
And you're a therapist. What do you think is causing that high depression nowadays among the young kids, the youth like us?
Well, first and foremost, I would like to point out what depression is, because at the bigger point of it, people just don't understand depression.
True.
This is a mood illness. It's actually a sickness. And it's rarely accepted. Someone will rarely accept that they have depression until they feel like it's the end of it all.
Yeah.
So these days, most especially in this time that we have gotten COVID-19, we have realized that there are a lot of cases that have risen within the proximity of depression. Right now in Uganda, we have 25% youth with depression.
Is that 25% this year as in the statistics of this
It
year?
is the statistics of the current statistics.
Wow.
25%. If youths are 30 million in Uganda, then we almost have 8 million youth with depression. So it means that is a very big range, especially in the times of COVID-19, where you find a student who has been doing her last year, or probably her second last year, or his last year in school, and he has done it for now 2 years. Just imagine how much he has planned for his graduation, for what, and every time he plans for that, it has to be pushed on and pushed on and pushed on. So within that proximity, so someone starts to think about so many things. They are broke, they have no money, they have no jobs. I mean, there is a lot of circus that is running around depression. Yeah. Recently, if I may come up with an example, the two scenarios of very young children, senior first students. The girl was living with HIV and AIDS, but the boy didn't know. So they were in a relationship, in a courtship relationship. So after sleeping together, the girl utters out her condition to the boy. So the boy goes to a hospital and diagnoses himself, and he finds out he has HIV and AIDS. Even without looking for a counselor or trying to get any further help, he got a rope, went home, gone to a tree, put the rope in the neck and killed himself.
But even if it were me, I'd actually do the same.
Just think
because how am I going to tell my parents, that I had sex when I was in Form 4?
Form 4.
Yeah, with a girl who has AIDS.
I mean,
still, you can have sex, but why don't you use protection?
It's a lot of ruckus. Actually, I want to take this back to the medical workers. They have done what Baganda say, because at the end of the day, a young boy has come to hospital, registered his name, his age, and you test him positive, and you let him just go out. I mean, that means you're not even thinking about whatever. I don't know, whatever.
Out abroad, leave alone Uganda, when you go for testing, and they find you positive, they're supposed to first talk to you.
Exactly.
Actually, they're supposed to do the same thing in Uganda. I don't know why they don't do it. I think the health sector is just ignorant.
Well, we wouldn't say ignorant. I would call it, it's something like they no longer care. You know, when they know what to do, but they no longer care. And that's why you see, we're finding very many cases arising every single day. My friend called James, the one who recently died, we are very good friends with him. But we don't even know now what killed him, because they found him dead in the house. I personally want to think that it might have been depression that led to his, maybe he did suicide because he was found poisoned. Maybe he killed himself with poison. Who even knows what happened to him?
But also kids get depressed, young ones. My young sister, during quarantine, she fell sick, so they take her to the hospital. That they ask the doctor what's wrong with her. They say she's depressed for staying in the house. She's such a kid that is used to going out with friends, going out for swimming. So this lockdown affected her.
Yeah, but speaking about that, we have seen families I'll use even an example of my family. Like my little brother is no longer allowed to go outside.
Wow.
Because of the COVID.
Sure.
Doesn't play anymore, stays in the house, bored. He's not on social media that he will use the phone to access social media,
sure.
stuff like that. Like, is it right to deny this? Yes, COVID is there, but is it right to deny these kids that right to play, have fun, leisure like that? Because they are young, they're supposed to play.
Sure.
Do they allow him to play, like playing in the compound?
Like, he's alone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think the adults in the house should try to engage with him
sure.
so that they could play together.
Sure. You know, at a bigger rate, some of us, nowadays everyone has a phone at home. Even the young one has a phone. So everyone tends to mind their business on their phone.
Yeah.
But you see, depression at a bigger range. I have a friend, he was depressed at around 9, but up to now, he's still having the same problem. He can't, I mean, he has all the symptoms of depression. He's always moody, he cannot look at people, he wants to be alone, he's a loner all the time. Just because from 9 years of age, he was distanced from the family. Dad comes back late, mom comes back late. Everyone is, he's only alone, always home. The nanny comes, works, when mom comes back, the nanny goes. I mean, he's living in a state of being alone. So up to now, he's still facing depression. So at the youngest stage of us growing, that is where parents have to look at, have to get more concern on their children. And this also goes to the elders that are living at home, those who have grown up and they have young sisters and brothers. I mean, you're using the internet. Fine, you're watching movies that are having these things. Why do you leave the whole duty to the mother and father? You're also old enough. Try to mentor the
It's
young
actually
ones.
your responsibility because you're related.
Exactly, because they are your young ones. I mean, what if they get a problem tomorrow? It's you who's going to be finding it. So find a way of solving it earlier before it gets worse.
So what are the key factors, like the key factors we look at that cause depression, like this and this and this?
One, I would lay out some of them, and maybe she would have some of them. One, it is home disaster. You see, at home, the biggest issue why people come out with depression is the cause comes from home. Mama fights with dad, and mama abuses dad, dad comes back drunk, the sisters use alcohol, the brothers use marijuana. At the end of the day, what happens to them when these young ones are saying could result from them being depressed. Because one, you, for instance, let me use an example of me and you. We are brothers, so you use marijuana, I use alcohol, and we have young ones at home. They cannot talk to us because they're always scared to talk to us. We are so fierce, we're always high.
Because of the effects that come with drinking.
Exactly. So how do you think this kid is going to be to become a person when now they're in quarantine? They cannot leave at home. They cannot leave the house. So the only people they see is you and I, who get drunk all the time. Mom comes back just abusing dad. Dad comes back also drunk. So you look at this young one who is at the age of 8, looking at all this that is happening. When he or she grows to an age of 14, he wants to be out of home. He wants to.
Because of the example the parents gave.
Exactly. I was in Namongo sometime, and there I found a boy. His background is really so good. He has a very good family. But he decided to run to the slums because that's where he feels at home. He can't feel at home. Dad comes back drunk. Mom is always high. Brothers are always high. So his issue was, I cannot live at home. The only place I have that is home is Namongo because these people are really social. Home, there is no one who is social. So he is having that depression right from home. And then the youths are nowadays resorting so much to using drugs. It's like recreation. It's like soda. It's like water.
You know, when you do drugs, they say when you do drugs, you feel like you're so high.
Sure.
You feel like you have everything.
Sure.
So you feel like you have a better place
Sure.
in drugs, of which it's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. You see, a part of, I want to lay out some symptoms. People might think about depression as something extra.
Yeah, let's do it because time.
But one of the symptoms is mood change. People with depression tend to have mood swings.
The mood swings.
Every time they have another mood. You're laughing with him now, the next moment he's off.
He's shouting at you.
Fool, and you're like, you guys from just talking. I mean, what happened? What is wrong? I mean, once you do something, or maybe you scare them or touch them, they will just fight. They're always in moods. They're always high, as if they're using alcohol
They're
or something.
short-tempered.
They're short-tempered.
Emma, aren't you moody?
Are you sure? There's the emotional part of it. They would even cry at the slightest thing you have done. You can just say, now what ditch, and then someone is going to cry out of the blue. God,
you're bad.
You're bad. Why are you abusing me and all that?
So that's a sign of depression.
That's a very good sign of depression. We have behavior change. Like she said, some will resort to using drugs because they are depressed. Because they think when I take the drug, okay, I'll be normal.
Fine, I'll be normal.
Someone can tell you that, you guys, you know, me, if I don't take alcohol, if I don't sip a bottle in the morning, I would not do anything. Because at the end of the day, that's why he found his peace, in drinking. When he drinks, they're no longer shy.
Factors that just drink, they're not depressed, but they drink. Alcohol is like
those ones are just alcoholics.
Yeah.
Just,
and sometimes
they're just
they are
used to
addicted.
it.
Like alcohol is like a battery in their life.
Yeah, he's
not
addicted.
There, he's not active.
And you might find some of those used not to drink, but the fact that they're hanging out with friends that do so, you go out, your friends are all drinking, you have to drink because you don't want to feel out of place.
Sure.
Then there are also these kind of friends, if you don't drink, they'll be like, wow, you're so fake.
Sure.
Are you a man who doesn't drink?
There's also a video of some young lady, like, who took recently, and they were counting for her up to 10.
It was yesterday night.
Then she died.
It was yesterday night. The girl they had a bottle of, I think, Uganda Waraji.
No, it was good.
It was Gilby.
Yeah,
Yes, she took the whole bottle, I mean, and she died.
Some do that to prove a point.
I know, what happens? I mean, at the end of the day, you're the one who is having, you know, the biggest part we're having as a problem with depression is, like I said in the beginning, people don't want to believe that they are depressed when they actually are. When you tell them, because we almost advise those who are depressed to find someone to talk to. A counselor. If you cannot go to hospital to find a counselor, find someone you feel peaceful with.
But
talk to them.
yeah, actually, you come to me. I'll talk to you. You feel so at home.
Sure.
Yeah, but then there's also these toll-free numbers. They'll be like, you're depressed, call this number. But those people are like Airtel. You call, they'll be like, if you want to talk to this one, press this. If you want to, and you end up not talking to anyone.
Okay, to sum up with that bit of it, I have an organization. It's called Heart and Soul Foundation.
Yeah.
I know it, I think.
Yeah. So I have a team that is building up an app led by Kaganda Isaac. They're building up an app that will really help people with depression. It is a talk-to-talk app, where if you cannot talk to someone physically, you can find where you can put your heart to. It's going to be an app. It will be it would have a website. Yeah. So when you click, when you go in, you could find a friend online. Maybe the person will not be physically there, but you'll find where you can talk your problems with, and someone will always give you feedback, and you'll find home. Yeah. So we are building that app, and probably in the next 2 months, we're hoping that it will be really done, and we'll take it to UCC to be fortified and all that process. So we're looking at how we can eradicate this within the youth, because now we see everyone is using a phone. So how can we make this phone friendly? For you not to go on and learn how to use drugs that you kill the depression, but you finding hope in your phone, finding a friend you can talk to, but in your phone. Because some of them actually say, I don't trust any of my friends. Maybe I would talk to them about my problems and they will tell them out. So we're looking at how can we help these people that can't talk to to physical people, to find hope and at least calm down the depression. Because at the end of the day, we are living in a country where a bigger number of us are youths. So if you don't find help right now, maybe those who are getting addicted because of depression will kill us tomorrow. So we're looking at a way of solving that problem and, taking it out. Yeah.
But dear people, when you get depressed, try talking to your family members, try talking to your mom. I believe some of you trust your parents. Sure. Yeah, so try talking to your mom. Sure. Your friends, like your close friends. Sure. I personally, when I'm depressed, I go talk to my auntie. She's called Auntie Ime. Sure. I love her so much. She will tell me, you know what, you did this. which is wrong. Like, you have no right for being depressed. You're just hurting yourself. She will tell me, she'll be like, you know what, Kenzie, just go do something that is going to take off your mind, take you off that. Yeah.
So like besides the symptoms and the organization, the app, looking at the app, there are some youths out there who don't have funds, who can't access the internet. So what are the solutions you have to offer to them? Such people, let me say, those in the villages, they can't talk to their jaja or their...
Not to the health center.
Let's also eliminate the health center, because the health center won't help. So what solution can you try to reach out to those people there, like from the organization you said, from the people you said that...
Now go talk to my relatives.
Well, her reasoning is okay, because at the end of the day, the closest people are the relatives. However, as an organization, we look at reaching out to the depths of the world. We know that many people right now in Uganda don't have actually phones, the young generation. Besides us creating an app, because it's also helpful, we reach out. We were in Namongo, like I've mentioned, and whenever we get a chance, right now we can't move through districts. But whenever we get a chance, we move out and reach out to people. And what we are looking at, probably what we call the planning of our organization, is we want to find a way of having a pinpoint or a hub in every district. Like, you see, when I was still in school, I was president PSC in Gomba district. So I was president for almost 3 years. So we could always find hubs in every sub-county of the district, so that we reach out to those with HIV that cannot probably get social. We used to have those hubs in every sub-county. But nowadays, I don't know where PSC went. I don't know how
I've actually, in my high school, I haven't heard of it. It died just
too
like
bad,
that.
Too bad. But when we were there, it was really strong. But then we want to build hubs in every district, in that where people cannot find home at home, they can find home outside home. So it's part of the plan, and you know, it needs a lot of finance. So we're trying to, as much as we can, find a way of raising and, you know, build those hubs. It's actually into program. You know, hubs are really important because at the end of the day, they bring together very many youths. So very many youths come together and try to utter out their issues. And at the end of the day, you find some with common issues and they can, you know, relate and, you know, find home within themselves. That's what we look at.
So as like they have said everything, I know time is against us. A lot has to be talked about depression. They have said that 25% of the youths suffer depression.
Another thing about depression, you kids out there who go and bully kids at school, that causes depression and it hurts.
A lot of it.
It hurts. You go, you will tell me, if you report, you'll see what we shall do to you. Wait for night prep and see what is going to happen to you. That hurts, by the way.
Yeah, I like it. Like a lot happens, bullying, the symptoms have told you, mood swings, like that one is so common. But we can't exhaust depression right now.
Yeah.
We shall discuss more next time. Or for those that are depressed and you want to talk to some people, we have a therapist here, as you said. We have Kenzie, it's also available. But remember, the 25% of the depressed kids might be you.
Reach out.
So contact these guys. They can help you. Like, where can people get like that organization, the contacts, and everything?
Well, we are located at Peace Embassy, Nakasero. We have headquarters in Gomba district at Bukandula College, and we are finding other means of creating more and more centers. But as per now, you find us at Nakasero Peace Embassy. Or you find us in Gomba district at Bukandula College. That is where you can reach us from. We have 0759 29 50 77, and we have 0703 1035. And once you get those contacts, you have reached home.
All right. As you said, you get the contacts, you reach home. Kenzie.
Yeah.
You're a counselor now, eh?
Yes.
So someone is depressed, eh? So they come to your social media handles.
Yeah, you can come to me. You can come.
What are the handles?
Everywhere I use Dagan Kenzie. Yeah.
Yes, welcome back from the musical break, and the topic had for you that is depression. But behind the scenes, I'm even a doctor.
Bade betwala kaguddeyo.
Bewakalidde ku depression. Tugenda biwanya. But guys, maybe wondering where Shiba is. Shiba Ejiofor. Shiba Ejiofor went for further studies. Yagenze kusoma. She'll be back. Alida. She went for further studies.
Then that is nice.
Manyi wosoma. Ngolaba woli. Waliwo ekibulamuko. You upgrade. So she went to upgrade. She'll be coming back anytime soon.
Sooner or later.
Yeah, sooner or later. Shiba, we love you so much. We love you so much. Thanks for being part of the Fresh and Clean gang. Well, this is the top 5. Top 5 always choose our best 5 Ziki. And today in the studio we have some Jamaican man. They miss him Jamaica cause vibe checho. Introduce yourself to the viewers.
Yeah. I think I can remove this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Jamaican. I'm a Ugandan, born and raised in the Pearl of Africa, Uganda, my motherland that I love to the core of my heart.
Amen.
My name is Rodney Shaw Vibes Champion, born original. Yes. The dancehall's best friend, reggae's birth. That's me. Yes, I. Atamala sigogete. Comedian yampita general. Bobeni yampita Vibes Champion. Sagetuma. Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm the man with the vibe.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
the vibe,
I
can feel the vibe. Eh?
Yeah, man.
Before we go to that 5, to number 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, behind the scenes we have seen you with the doctor.
Yes, madengeza kukunyonyola doctor. In the depression, people are misunderstanding and misusing the word depression. Waliwo muntu nga mama we ne tata we bamuonona ngali mu kyejo ne mugamba mbu ali depressed. Ekyejo is not depression, let me tell you. Spoiling your kid is not being, does not mean that that kid is depressed. For example, you gave your kid a lot of luxuries and now your kid is going astray. Now he's trying to act like shady. Now you're saying, no, my kid is depressed. No. That kid is spoiled. Let's not confuse being spoiled and being depressed. Omuntu ali depressed, it's a different thing.
What
and
is depression?
Yeah, to me depression is something deeper than even what we're talking about. Like for instance, me, over the past 6 years ago, I've been losing people in my family, my brother, my sister, I lost my mom. You understand? I have been through situations that I didn't think I would recover from.
By the way, sorry for the loss of Sloban.
Yeah, my brother just passed on. Yeah. Sloban. Most of them knew him. Used to move with Vampos. Yeah. He was a reggae artist. He has done tours, Canada. He went to Canada. He went to Sweden. He went all over the world. Yeah. He was a reggae artist. He just passed on like a month ago. Sorry. Yes, and I used to stay with him in the same house. You understand what I'm saying? So if I come up with a story saying I'm depressed, maybe you would understand me. But by misunderstanding the word depression, depression is deeper than that. Where somebody gets to the extent of let me commit suicide, that is something very deep. Let me even take my life. You understand? Let's not put a spoiled kid in a situation of being what?
Poverty.
Brokenness? Let me understand brokenness. You are broke. People in America broke. People all over the world, even the first world countries are what? Are broke. There is an order of life. You see even these fingers on your hands, they are not the same. Yeah. This one is longer than what? The other. This one, you understand? Don't say being broke makes you depressed. No. If you're broke, look for work. If you don't get it, keep on looking and praying. Let me tell you, don't call that depression. I'm telling you. Depression is, I think, when my example of depression, like a young teenage girl at, let me say, at her prime of her teenage life, like at 18 or 17, she's in school and these stupid fools rape her. If that girl tells me I'm depressed, I will understand her. That is how deep I'm going about depression. You understand?
Not pocket money.
Not pocket money. That my dad didn't give me money. Now I'm depressed. No. You understand? That's not depression.
What I think depression should not be for the kids.
Exactly. Even old,
You see,
even
like
grown-ups.
Yeah, for the grown-ups, like someone you're not working for 2 years. Rent is, rent.
Yes.
You need rent.
There's a
You need
family
something to
looking at
eat.
you.
You have to pay bills.
Thank
medical
you.
bills. I think it should not be for
When
the
you
kids.
come to me and tell me you're depressed,
Yeah.
actually I will understand you.
True.
I will be like, hey, this guy is what?
Hey.
Depression.
But I have
But
it.
don't tell me that my father, I asked for money for swimming, he did not give me.
I'm depressed.
Really?
Anyway, let's chill depression. Vijay is
32.
Yeah.
32.
So
Yeah.
this is the top 5. This is Fresh and Clean. Welcome to the show. It's about you choosing your best 5 Ziki, give it out to the viewers.
Yeah.
Your best genre, anything that you feel like deserves to be in your best 5.
Oli wadde mboba zonna zizo oba otuwa abayimbi abalala boyagala
Yeah.
kati gwe oli
So in the
wadde
top 5, we're going to be knowing more about you as we go into the top 5. Already we've got to know the name and the introduction, the reggae.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
your number 5 and number 4?
Number 5, I'll give it to Bebe Cool, this new song of Bebe Cool and
Make a
Zoena.
wish.
Yeah. It's really a lovely one. Why I like that song?
Is it simply because he's a Rasta man like you?
No. By the way, I'm not even his fan, but I love his music. I love that song, being that the really maturity in that song, the content, the production, the video production.
Sasha vibes.
He has never let me down.
Oh, you.
Yes, that one is my number 5. I think all of them are good, but I credit Marvin for the storytelling. Shasha Vibe is more based on how the movements of the camera, but Marvin is good with the story. He tells the story better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your number 5.
Yeah.
Let's hope in the number 4.
My number 4, I'm giving it to my man, Chameleon, number 1. I'm his top fan. Yeah, Chigwalelo still. Yeah, that's my number 5.
Yeah, it's a very, very good song. Like you're releasing Angalimo Resia Mayorship, sort of.
Lero limba si lwa Chameleon.
It's Slick Stewart, Roger, whatever. But I know the artist on the vocals on the record, Chameleon. So I give it number 5.
We give it number 4.
Number 4, I'll bring Palazzo.
Ngoli nyomba mayanja.
No, but he's the training artist.
You've given us number 5.
But Chameleon, I chose his song, being that I'm his fan and his song is extraordinary if it comes to dancehall, and I'm a dancehall artist. But for Palazzo, believe it, like it or you don't like it, he's the number 1 artist right now in Uganda.
Palazzo should be a number 3. Number 5 was Bebe Cool.
Yes, then number 4 is Chameleon. Then Palazzo comes in number 3.
Which song exactly for Palazzo?
Let's first wait to go to number
Nalonda Nemala.
Nalonda Nemala.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially 5 and 4. You've given us Bebe Cool and Chameleon as number 5 and number 4.
Yeah.
Why comes that also secular legend but at 5 and 4? What teacher would say number 1 and number 3?
Hey, by the way, before we talk about legendary, how do you term a legend artist?
According to the research I know that people have talked to, they say to be a legend, like Elinyayo, the time it has stayed on the entertainment industry, your music, does it age? Does it grow old? Does it expire? If it expires, you're not a legend.
If that is your explanation, then I also call myself legendary. Yes.
Legend. And you've been in the entertainment industry for over 20 years and above.
15 to 20.
Yeah, 15 to 20.
Yes, I've been in different places, positions in music. I've been a DJ, I've been a manager of artists, I've been a music promoter, I'm a songwriter, I'm an artist.
Sometimes you're an artist. Because an artist does everything.
Yeah.
Artist,
I'm music myself.
Music
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have number 5 and number 4 be coming up with our number 3. Yeah, welcome back from our number 4 that I had for you, Chameleon and DJ Slick Stewart and Roger, the album Chigwade, that was been our number 4. In case you've just joined us, this is Fresh and Clean. Happens every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on U24 TV. Yeah, in the studio, so I have some guy here, Wanangi.
Amita Rodin Show Champion Vibes.
Yes, man, the born original. Born and raised in the Pearl of Africa. Son of Uganda. Son of Uganda.
Music himself.
Yes, I'm music myself, but I'm Rodney Show Vibes champion.
Champion.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
dancehall's best friend, reggae's birth. Yeah, me come straight from Dong in Achireka, Dong in Bugos, Dong in Luzira, Dong in the Wolipa ghettos. Them I call me the born original still. But me come from the uptown and me relate to the downtown because I and born talented and raised in dancehall music, inspired by the Most High, Jah Rastafari.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not the inspiration yange. Eva kumanyiga Jah, kumanyiga Katonda.
Anyway, before we went for the musical break, you had given us your number 3 from Palazzo.
Yeah, Palazzo na Londa Nemala.
Londa Nemala.
Yeah, man. That song? The lyrical content still, the video, the message in it. Palazzo is a very good songwriter. It comes to love songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you ever been there like, no, these are some type of music in whatever it's really talking about your life?
Inspirational, yeah.
It puts you somewhere, you're overthinking, and you're like, I appreciated this music.
Yes, I have.
Like which music?
Like the old music of Chameleon.
Yeah.
No, I think to put it even on record here, I think Chameleon is the most realist, like the most lyrical artist. Ayimba ku nsonga ddala ezikwata ku gumba.
On that, because I've worked with Chameleon for the last 2 months now.
Yeah.
Chameleon.
Lyrical content, music totally based to friction. Love, you can even sing about love, but love. You can.
Yeah, it's true.
Naye omuntu ayimba ku bintu ebifa ku bantu, ebi happening in society. Yeah. For Bobby Wine, I would give him that credit, but his music is more political. Yes. Yes, and I'm not in that kind of vibe. Exactly. Waliwo omuntu okuyimba ku ky'omuntu wa wansi, naye nga tekiri related to politics. Yeah. Kati nze Chameleon Mugangamba is the most lyrical artist because music we tali political naye nga ate era asomesa n'akola ki.
The likes of Basimo Ogenze, Katupakase, buli omu n'omukisa gwe.
Ezo nnyimba zetwakulirako nga tuwulira. Kola zizoleka kwesemisa abalala.
Oyo yayagala Jamila. Naye nze njikwogera ennyimba ezirina message ne ya buli omu Katupakase.
Basimo Ogenze.
Sajja yagamba kola zizoleka kwesemisa abalala. Wesemisa abo bavudde wala. That was something very deep.
It's a very great music.
Yeah.
So very grateful. Chameleon, Chakavi man. Yes, for our number 2, what's your number 2 song?
My number 2 song will be my song, myself. Yeah, it's called Chiverem. Inspired by situations that were going on at that time in the nation, because I released it in 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the situations.
Yeah, I released it 2020, towards the middle of 2020, in the middle of there.
I remember I used to play Chiverem before COVID in bars.
That was the audio. I did the remix about what was happening. Yeah. Okay. So that is the one trending.
What situations like did you sing about? Is it the COVID?
No.
This kind of life situations.
I saw the way that people were really, really brutalized.
Yeah.
I would say. My friends who had no opportunities with the life they were facing, people getting out of school without jobs, people with degrees, being conductors in taxis. So that inspired me to do
working
that
on mobile money.
Exactly. You find a person with a degree, he went to Makerere. Aliku mobile money kwa kola. Notuka ekisera noyagala okuluzinga woba oli muzadde n'ogamba omwana wange musomese. Okitegeera ng'omwana gundi twamulaba ku pateruli ng'ayambadde ekikofiira. Naye kati ate ali ku ki? Ali ku boda. N'atasoma ng'oggolera. Yes. So that's why I did Chiverem.
Bagiyita Tindu. Agenda abajje.
Kyekyankozesa munaye Chiverem. Kyova kuliko verse egamba I'm the dream chaser, paper chaser, trend setter. I know my niggas rob banks like bank terrors. Situation. That's what I was talking about. That some people are not thieves. But they become thieves because of the situation. Yes. Nalaba ko omwana gwe bakuba almost to death. Yabba omuyembe mu katale.
Imagine.
Naye nga teyagubba nti mubbi enjala yali ekola ki nemuluma ate nga n'oli agutunda yetagenda muwa gwaki gwa bwerere n'agunyakulawo n'adduka ne bamukwata mubbi baali bamukubira omuse ate omanyi mob justice Uganda kasita oli akigamba mubbi batandikirawo okusambana
bagenda okubuuza byeki
muyembye te omwana bagenda omukuba bleeding agamba n'enjala ebadde ekola ki.
So humanity has lost it all.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Anyway, let's serve the song number 3 and number 2 Chivele. We'll be coming up with the bonus track.
Welcome to the beat.
Alright then. Champion Vice Man again. Chiveremu. Chiveremu kwe. Chiveremu. Teba kusuza vera mu kwe. Chiveremu. Chiveremu kwe. Chiveremu. Teba kusuza vera mu kwe. Well, I'm the dream chaser, paper chaser, trendsetter. My niggas robbing banks like bank terrors. Nkoko na sabakula muziwulira. Sibakumula mwanze sigalanze sabula. You be wanting kude kamba konkone. Big chumbe dash every day. Give me the lighter, give me the fire, me I light them up. Give me the treble, give me the bass, give me the sound up. Come here, boss, and the dance so they follow. And this the wickedest boy in the land. Sound the more trumpets, for the general again. Champion man run the show, can me boss them again. I say again and again, can me boss them again. Say again, make me boss them again. Chiveremu, chiveremu kwe, chiveremu, teba kusuza vera mu kwe. Chiveremu, chiveremu kwe, chiveremu, teba kusuza vera mu kwe. Some producer, jagolo jikube ngojituza.
Yeah, that's Chivele for you. A very, very sad story coming in extension here about that young kid. But anyway, Ugandans, we should have humanity. Gatona tamuntu soko kanyo mutirati. Ajagenda to omuntu ngabdi muyembe. And you face more than what.
Era munange era ababbi. Ne situation egoberera.
First understand why are you
it's not worth otwala obulamu bw'omuntu kumuyembe. Kyovola ffe eddiini yaffe erina bwetuuka netugambira toyina kuba muntu ng'akubbye essimu. Muleke lwaki omutta?
Naye abantu olaba n'abanaddiini nabo banyiiga kuba bali human. Bamanyi.
That's humanity.
Yes. And those are just to assessing a situations twongera ogonzaamuko. Mayi kati woba otambuddeko olaba first world countries balina ebifo ebayita homes like where people go for refuge. Like waliwo situation ensi gyetuukako nti omuntu tasobola kusiiba njala. USA ina food stamps mugenda ne muzifuna. South Africa aliyo homes nti buli lunaku mu kifo ekyo bafumba emmere n'alumanya ne salumanya ojja n'okola ki n'olya emmere, you understand. Naye ensi wetuuka ekiseera nti n'omuntu.
There's even documentary I was seeing in the States wawuka specific place gye bafuna like a village for the poor abatayina. They give them food, they even give them money every year. They send Baba $1,000 per person every year. Like they're doing those programs.
The UK, there are programs like that where they help out people.
Olaba mu COVID they did that. Buli mutuuze buli cities bamuwa nusu lukumi.
You see?
But anyway,
I think Uganda is not yet there. We're still a long way.
The cost of living in US is very high. If I give you an example, the health sector in US, it's very expensive. Because I have friends I talk with the experience back the cost of living in US, yes, you earn money, but cost
still,
of living.
But I think people move and get rich. Nevertheless, they are rich people. They are filthy rich people. They are. Yes,
and I think setting because even the richest country, I think Germany is the richest country in the world.
Right now, I'm not sure.
It's not, but okay, the previous statistics it was Germany, but still, yeah. Anyway, chilling about that. Let's go to the bonus track. What do you have in a bonus? No bonus. No chikadi.
Bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
Bonus. Manteka Limbara, Miss Henry.
Yeah. Love Potion.
Yeah. No. I want the new one. The one he has done with Spice Diana, Body. It's a really good piece. I like the really cool maturity in it. I like the video. I like the fact that Nissen has not done a collab before with any female artist, and when I listen to his sound with Spice Diana, it's really awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about the female artists now, right now that are making news, like Abanini, because okay, they are female artists but now those ones about transfer to the Uganda outside. We have Shiba, Spice Diana, those two people. Who do you think has done more in this?
We have Irene Namato.
Yeah, by the
Aina Afrima.
No, I'm just talking about this year. Like this
no, naye muteke mu naye muyimbi. Ababandi mubalekanye mabegeyo. Chovola abayomba ulo tubasanga.
Okay, like Amuteke.
Yes.
Who do you think of those three men has done so much like to promote Ugandan content?
Then I saw the argument on social media where they were talking about comparing Irene Spice Diana with Shiba.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of a strategy of promotion, because if it's to compare the artists like Winnie Nwaji, who has a series of hits, like all her music is hit music, you understand? So, but if we put the limelight on these two, we shall start saying they are the topmost female artists, which they are both good. I think my personal decision is both of them are very talented, and I think it's ludicrous to talk about them, to compare them, to create that fiction of beef between both of them, because we love both of them. Me, I'm a fan of Spice Diana, and I'm a Shiba fan, and I'm a Nwaji fan, and an Irene Namatovu fan. You understand?
The other thing, buli omu abeera ne time ye by the abantu tebatera okwerabira naye buli muyimbi abeera ne time ye. Kati time ene eyinza okuba nga ya Spice.
Nze ndowooza nti ne Shiba atunda
ogamba
Spice oba okoze eki oba olonze side. Nze ndowooza Shiba ayina hit music even right now, ne Spice Diana ayina ki hit music. Just abantu bebataddewo embeera mbu Shiba, Spice, ababawala
naye ze ndowooza ibeera strategy yakumaketinga kyensuubira
abakyala bakabi.
Kyobola oli teyakireeta direct yakiyisa mbawagizi mbu your fans are attacking me because ebiki.
But like living
entalo era zibaawo music n'ezaba Chameleon twazaaba ezaddala.
I want to talk about like Swangs Avenue ekintu kyekola. Like we have seen Swangs Avenue ekoze ekintu Nigeria nakyo kyekola. Eleeta omuyimbi day one there and then nafuuka famous natandika okwaninga from music. I use an example of Azawi.
But Azawi had to be a star.
Yeah, tenaba malamu na miaka, I think.
Azawi yewandiikira.
But we are seeing, I remember Yaka from my year, it has made a lot of charts in Nigeria.
I think that is the way to go. That is the way. I tell what you're relating to Nigeria or watching a few years on you.
Yes. But viewers, but fans there, judge like but Nigerian music or Kubanti is far more better than Ugandan music.
I don't believe that. Kale katwetunula statistics in Nigeria nsinene kuchi
ku Uganda.
That's number one. Tiwe tubanga tu oli nominated in an award with the Nigerian artist, even numbers okazi bazikukubye. Definitely oba okubiddwa muki mu numbers.
Kati ekibayombi omuyimbi ajja leero n'afukerawo serebe. Like nafuna hit nalenga okwaninga from.
Kiri bechiti.
Like Gucci
system ya jabaite ya record label. Is more of a company system. Inti infulumiza product yange bajita Lato Milk. For example, you understand? Tibajifulumiza egenda gende itekebe ku TV obulango buyitemu mujitegeere promotions gende regional promotions wabulu bagende. That is the record label system. Tibagenda okutusaako Lato Milk ngomula ku billboard ngoridi oli mining enslaved onkola ki. That is an artist ali ku chebaita record label. Inti artist takola bingi. Wembanga ndi ku record label nga Rodney Show Vibes champion. Bagenda kuntunulia bagament kat structure yo. Twagala oyimbe music boti bakusalirewo. Techiba techali kugwe. Bagament ngenge jofana mu woti oyina dread twagala oyimbe reggae music. Baku branding nga brand yaki ya reggae. Bogenda okole music wo mu recording batuulenga committee bagament according to zine nyimba zetuulira ne situation eriwo abantu nga 10 bagament nedda tugenda on the time eno tujja kutalimba luno wali abakutegerera. That is why teri record label nga eri established esobola kufulumya luyimba ne lutakola. You understand?
Yeah.
Teri record label eri established esobola kufulumya luyimba ne tukola ki ne lutakola because system ya record label gw'omuyimbi nga toyina manager toyina record label behind you ogenda kufulumya oluyimba lwo noonye sente ozifune ngende mu studio andra ku charging oba ne simu oba poshani oba walk beats ye naina producer akucharging sente zo emitwalo tugambe average mitwalo 5 osasule mitwalo 5 go after out of your pocket yukiro inokubango ina weiza walalate oteke muki mu music oteke ogenda okole video esooka olimbo lwokoze tomanyo walugenda kola tewali bakuwebuzizaako oba ina bachalibo bakusudiza bakoze biki okitegeero gamba kati njikubye nekyangenda kufuukani kamiliyoni okoze oliyimba olutaddeyo okitegeera otaddeyo oliyimba lo otaddemu miliyoni zo 3 oba wakoze business kyo oba watunze eki deruganya okukola o investinze tugambe 4 million to 5
then depression comes
kati toyina kiddako olaba olimba obadde otaddeko obwongo naye ate ga toyina ki kiddako end of the day toyina kiddako oyagala kuddayo mu studio naye ate you can't afford studio naye azaawe agenda mu studio beno nchaza atule wansi ne committee bawulize olimba lwazaawe bagambe ya donogenda kukola lubulamu ki mastering muliwereze UK balu mastering oba anybody balu mastering de wano tiwetaga mani Michael Fingers obani bamuyita Jekondi otegera ku studio bakole ekintu nga audio eri perfect number 1 bakole video ngeri perfect bagenda okutuka ku TV nga they know tuloliyimba wetuwa DJ Ashley taina kyatugamba olimba lwaffe lulina okukola ki okuzanya
Chakavi. Guys, you've heard that. Thanks for that beautiful message. Stop comparing Ugandan content with Nigeria.
Yes.
Chakavi.
Because Bali facilitated by
even
by the government. Kati tunuliyanga mu America. System yali bande by the way a record label. Because for Uganda, in fact, Chembangama, Uganda, we are very talented. Nti omuyimbi avaayo kinoomu tayina muteekamu DJ atandika oba DJ nga ali bwogo yeetaaga ebyuma bya miliyoni 10 ayagala kugula Pioneer ayagala kola kinenga dream ya kuba DJ nena amanuva ninga nafuka DJ n'agula ebyuma ebyo byonna n'abikola omuyimbi ne wesasulya video n'okola audio kyovula babayimbi oluusi babakubira amasimu ne babeera nga bali rude n'ogamba omusajja yeeraga si depression no omuntu atuuka ekiseera nga ataddemu nnyo nga takyayagala kumumanyira
awo n'omala n'owulira nga kino kye baali bayisaamu ate bw'oba oyimbye sokola tetuwulirizeemu.
Anyway, what's your number 1 song?
My number 1 song is my song Tetunatya. Why? Because the situation we are in right now, everybody is under pressure and fear.
But we are not afraid yet.
But we are not afraid because God has still blessed us with the breath of life. Some people are there breathing on machines and what, but we are here, we are alive. We have to embrace that, embrace the blessing that we are alive. That's why I said Tetunatya right now, to encourage everybody out there, if you still have life, which is the greatest gift from God,
don't fear.
Yes.
Yeah, don't fear.
Yeah, man.
It was beautiful having you on the show.
Yes,
Chakavi. Man, next time to Uze, Kubanga.
Yes, man.
You have a lot of messages to ask the youths and those people who are
meditation time.
First give us social media handles and
you can follow me on Instagram, Rodney Show Vibes Champion, Facebook, Rodney Show Vibes Champion. My official Facebook account is my page is Rodney Show Vibes Champion. My YouTube channel Rodney Show Vibes Champion. I'm on iTunes, I'm on Amazon, every social media platform I'm there. You can link me Rodney Show Vibes Champion. Still.
And mobile money.
Yeah, the one original. Even on mobile money, you can just put
Bluetooth.
Rodney Show Vibes Champion.
Anyway, it was beautiful having you on the show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Let's have the songs be coming up with that top 3.
Bro.
Straight! Well, if you don't know, this is the one on the champion voice for Rodney Show. Remember me there upon the MTK Records. We the one on the wall of bits. Not for them a test. Not for them a try this iron eye, but me tell them so come me born them straight. That's all is me plan from the start. None of them just Iron Man. Boss! Baliwa! basalawa, baliwa basalawa, oh mulwanyi na mike, baliwa basalawa, mubandage, baliwa basalawa, oh mulwanyi na mike, baliwa basalawa. Make me tell them straight, but I'm not watching them, they get too much young. Now for them attack, but we burn them down. Who know ready, who know send it for the action time. Show them but run the show, can me burn them down. But I'm not watching them, they get too much young. Now for them attack, but we burn them down. Who know ready, who know send it for the action time. Bala mirondo, banonya misongola, bagala mirondo. No power there, no power there. None of them.
Yes, welcome back from that top 5 segment that we had for you, where we had a lot of education, man. In case you missed, this time it was edutainment, muziki na kutusomesa.
Asaja balude msiski.
If you've just joined the show right now, you've missed a lot. Indeed, a lot. You may be wondering where Shiba is. Shiba Ejiofor went for further studies. She went for further studies. She'll be coming back, I think, over how many years?
Years?
Okay.
Shiba, what did you do to me?
Yeah, she went for further studies. She'll be coming back. Well, this is the top 3 segment where I always pick our best 2 movies and 1 video game for you in the Fresh and Clean Cinema. Yeah, with the beautiful Kenzie. Yeah, in case you've just joined us.
Hello, I'm Kenzie, Dagan Kenzie. Yeah.
The pretty,
the nice girl. I'm the nicest, I know.
The
prettiest.
Exactly.
The one who gives money.
Sigaba sente ngazijewa.
Zizo.
Zijewa.
Anyway, this is our top 3 picks. We're going to choose our best 2 movies and 1 video game. At this time, Kenzie is giving us the movies. Yeah. What's our number 3 movie?
Seriously Single. It's about a girl who wants to find love, but she gets obsessed with some guy and starts stalking him. But later, they end up together, though she later breaks up with the guy because she realizes she isn't in love with him, but she is in love with not being alone. What's that?
So the movie is Seriously Single.
Seriously Single. For you're meant to be single.
Okay, how about single? Like you're seriously single.
I will never be single in my life.
I got all this single. I should want your money.
Actually, nice necklace.
Thank you, darling.
Let's have a movie trailer of Seriously Single be coming up with our number 2.
Do you remember when we fell in love?
I know we weren't going to do vows, but I need to say something. I am so happy that I finally have someone to come home to.
Wait. Did I make this all up in my head? He was the love of my life, you know? And we were gonna get married.
You were together for 2 months.
It was 2.5 months, Noni. And you know it.
You're single now. Girl, you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
I'm single now.
Yeah. 3 simple rules, right? Number 1, do not give out your real phone number. Number 2, do not talk about your exes. Number 3, don't have sex with a guy more than once. Otherwise, it counts as a relationship.
Is your dad's name Oliver? Cause you gonna be all over this.
Maybe you and I, we could be like friends.
See, you can't be friends with someone you've had sex with.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Experience.
Okay, wait, no. Experience? What experience?
How is this enough for you?
You're stuck in a fairy tale. These guys don't love you. They use you and then they throw you away and you let them.
What if he's the one?
Actually, we should stop.
Sorry. I mean, we could stop tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow works.
Tomorrow.
I didn't recognize you with the wig on. You're desperate, babe.
To be done with me. Yeah. I'm okay.
And for our number 2, still Kenzie is the cinema today. What's our number 2?
Fatherhood.
That movie.
It's coming out on the 18th. It's Kevin Hart. Yeah, it's about parenting a girl, and he's a single father. Yeah, people don't want him. Don't want him to raise the child, but he insists on raising the child.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually watched the trailers. I follow his Instagram, so I see behind the scenes, and it's really a nice movie. When it comes out, Go to Netflix, and watch.
U24 is there.
Even U24 is going to show it.
U24. By the way, guys, in case you know any new movies, just watch at 10. Movies at 10 on U24. Movies are always there for you. Fatherhood. What's yours about this movie?
Fatherhood.
Father trying to father a child.
Omuwala
tata. You have your daughter.
How do you raise Kayla?
You can also become a dad.
A man with time. A man.
You don't want to be a dad.
Why?
Okuzala. You can be a dad, you can be a mom. Yes.
I'm still young.
Kevin Heart of Man.
I know him.
That short man.
How can you?
He's your friend.
He's my friend.
Wamusangawa.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes.
You follow him. Make it clear.
He follows me.
He can't.
He follows.
Anyway, he follows me on Instagram.
His fatherhood, the comedy. Like, is it comedy?
Family, then it's a bit emotional because you're seeing him struggling to raise the child. He's rushing the girl to school.
He's still struggling with height.
But me, I can't struggle.
Even the child. And remember, it's a baby.
Raise my child. Because I can do everything. I can cook, I can change the diapers, I can.
Also, muyonsa.
Ate muyonsa which boto weri.
A child needs, by the way, breast.
My dear.
Did they tell when you're in school? Did you learn about the importance of breastfeeding a child?
Let me tell you something. I started taking care of my kid when she was 3 months.
Alone?
Alone, because the mom works.
No, this child's mom is dead.
I'm home. So it is me with the kid.
Neda onotaina mama.
But still, remember, so okubeerawo emisana gonna nekiro nsobola okubeerawo.
Anti gwe.
Nsobola okumunaza, nsobola okumukyusa diapers, okumuwa moto. Fatherhood, olaba gye tugenda Emmy, olaba gy'ojja.
Let's have the movie trailer of Fatherhood be coming up with our number one game. You love video games?
I actually don't do video games.
Why?
You do Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
Ebyo Subway Surfers.
Ebyo. Byagala.
Zesikola games.
I see. Anyway, for our number one game is Modern Combat 5. It has 3, 4, 2, but now this one is 5. It's on Xbox, it's on PS, it has a mobile version. It's a very, very good game. It's addictive.
Sounds bad. Huh?
It's addictive. Modern Combat.
It's
an action game. If you want it on phone, it's 3 GB. The size of the game is 3 GB. It's a very nice game.
But actually. Can my phone?
It only works on phones with RAM 2 GB and above.
Okay.
2 GB and above on iOS and even on Android.
Kati can I put it there?
Yeah, automatically. I saw
iOS.
Okay, let's have the gameplay of Modern Combat 5 be coming up. Sign out.
I thought all along it was me who was crazy. But it's everything. This whole thing is nuts. They've played us like fools, Rue. But if they think they're gonna get away with this, they must be crazier than I am.
Yes, every beautiful thing has to come to an end. This has been the best episode of our edutainment show, Fresh and Clean. DJ Ashley, MCM, and Kenzie for you. Remember to always follow us on our social media handles. That's Fresh and Clean on Instagram, U24 on Facebook, and Talent Spot on YouTube.
And by the way, don't forget to vote for Fresh and Clean at the UG Teens Awards. Yeah. As the best teen show. Then also don't forget to vote for MC Emma as the best TV presenter.
Yo, DJ Ashley, youngest and greatest reggae dancehall DJ. You know how we do it. Every Thursday, I will reggae music sawa mwenda. Then follow me on Facebook at DJ Ashley, Instagram DJ Ashley, Twitter at Ashley Snapchat DJ Ashley, on Wagwan DJ Ashley. Yeah, the mobile money number we ita wow. Depression.
Anyway, you can always follow me on my social media handles, MCMR256 on Instagram, at MCMR256 Twitter, and MCMR on my Facebook handle. My WhatsApp number is Jigawa. I'm sorry for that.
You can as well follow me on all my social media platforms. Dagan Kenzie is the name.
Yeah, on all social media platforms. But as she has said, guys, vote for Fresh and Clean as your best teen show on UGTeen, the Instagram account of UGTeen. And me, MCM, as your best TV host, man. To let our day work, I should bring the award home. Special shout outs to Wonder Boy. Thanks for the great work you're doing for Fresh and Clean. Boom Frederick, Reason, Wap House, Mufasa, and everyone.
Shout out to Melvin, Manje Melvin, I love you so much. Shout outs to my mom, my siblings, Shanita, Rachel, Madhouse, I don't know, I love you, lots.
Bona culture, shout out, mommy, I love you so much, daddy, I love you so much, Daffy, Tony, Bona.
Fresh and Clean.